Okay, guys, so let's get recording, shall we? Okay, so last week, the reason why this live is a little bit later is because I want to go into detail about what could potentially happen this week. We had a huge move to the downside last week, so we just take a look here. Over 1,000 pips to the downside. Now, we have seen this before. We have seen this in April 2024, and we actually continue moving to the upside. Now, there's a little chance that this could do the same. But to be honest, the way that it's looking like it could break this. Now, if it breaks 18,400, 18,350-ish, and then we are potentially going to continue moving to the downside, and we have a market correction. Or what they call in the news is a market crash. Now, we want to be in on this because it's going to be a big move if it does potentially move to the downside. The last time we saw this happen was in 2022. So we just take a little look at that. All this moved to the upside here since the beginning of 2023. 2024, bullish as well. Not really done that much compared to 2023, but never mind. Last time we saw this kind of price action where we make a lower low and a lower high and we continue moving down is in 2022, and it happened for around about a year. Now, 2025, that's what could happen, maybe, potentially. Obviously, you have the 2008 one, which is here. No, 15. It does have it somewhere, but anyway. So, we also have the coronavirus one, but that doesn't really do too much. So, what we're going to be looking for this week is potential sells. The reason why we're looking for sells is because this bearish candle is significant enough that I'm going to be looking for sells. Now, on the daily, today we are a little bit bullish. We're going to see probably buy pressure up until this level here, up until 18,800 level. And then potentially going to be looking for sells. If we go to the 4 hour, yeah, this structure is very bearish. Not really expecting much today. What do we have this week in terms of news, though? I don't know why it's changed it. They've changed the whole economic calendar, and I'm not happy about it. Let's go to Forex Factory then, shall we? So, all I want is... Okay, so what do we have? Today, we don't really have much in terms of anything. We have final wholesales, consumer credit. Tuesday, for the USD, we have Gov Malcolm speaks, FOMC member Barr speaks. Nothing really too crazy. Wednesday, we have CPI, core CPI, which will move the market. So potentially Wednesday is going to be a really good day. And then we have core PPI month on month, which is before the US Open, so potential moves before market open. And then what do we have on Friday? We have unemployment claims for CNY, nothing for the USD really. So nothing really too crazy there, apart from Wednesday and Thursday, we have that news. So Wednesday and Thursday, potentially the big movers of this week. Potentially today, if we just look at the 2 hour or even the 1 hour here, wait, 2H, not 2 minute. Yeah, potentially is going to touch this level here, consolidate, not really do much. And then obviously Wednesday, inflation rate, Thursday, PPI, and then Michigan consumer sentiment. It didn't say that on there. So we do have 3 good days of volume here where we could either break this level or move to the downside. I do believe that this week, if we take a look at the weekly, it's going to be like a pin bar at the top to this level here, like that. And then we have a little bit of a bearish move here. That's what I think is going to happen this week. So looking for sells ultimately this week, because if it does move to the downside on Wednesday, is going to be quite a big move. So that's that one done. Let's take a look at the whole market. So let's take a look at the DXY here. So US dollar basket, not really doing much, bouncing off the 100. We already know what US 100 is doing. US 500, again, not making any lower lows, just probably potential sells to 5,200 level, 5,280, maybe. I'm just going to say 5,280. US 30, sell pressure overall, not bearish, but is a potential for a sell this week. Gold basically consolidating. If you take a look at the daily, not really doing much. We have had a head and shoulders. It's been bounced between 2,476 and 2,530. Not really doing much on the overall, to be fair. We did have the head and shoulders, we had the rejection, and then we touched this level again. It's just literally consolidating. I'm going to make this a lot simpler now. Literally just consolidating between these two levels. If you do touch 2,475, and then we can potentially look for a long to the upside. Microsoft, obviously, going to be the same here as all stocks, all tech stocks, because they're basically influenced. Well, US 100 is influenced by tech stocks. So move to the downside, potential bearishness, but overall not bearish. But we'll see after this week. Bearishness last week on Apple, Meta the same, Amazon. There's literally pointless looking at them individually because they're all going to be the same. Bitcoin, let's take a look at this. Bearishness now at 55,224. Still in this channel, not really anything to worry about. ETH has gone all the way down to 2,314. Still at this level of buyer pressure. So if we just take a look, higher high, higher low, higher high, still making higher highs and higher lows, even though we did have this consolidation potential for a couple weeks of consolidation before a potential move to the upside. If it breaks this level and stays below this level, below the 2,000 level, I'm probably going to get out. Shiba, the same, obviously the same as stocks. All the meme coins and all the small cap ones are going to follow the bigger ones. So that is basically that. We are potentially going to see a move to the downside in US 100. Again, this is more than likely going to happen on Wednesday. Monday and Tuesday, probably just going to consolidate, probably just going to move sideways, give you some false moves. Wednesday with core inflation rate is going to move the market. Let's just see what is the projected on Wednesday. So CPI 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 0.2, 2.9 to 2.6. So it's not actually too bad. So the forecast was 3, actual was 2.9. And we moved to the upside in August. We went from 3.1 to 3. It moved to the upside, 3.4 to 3.3, and it moved to the upside. So now if we go in from 2.9 to 2.6, we could see a move to the downside. So there we go. So 3 to 2, no, 3 to, okay, so yeah, again, it could move up, it could move down. The result of the actual news isn't what's going to move the market. It's not the number. Sometimes it is, but you can get a really good number and it moves to the upside. You can get a really good number and it moves to the downside. You have to trade the reaction, not the news itself. So yeah, that's it, guys. We're just looking for sells. Probably going to see them at the level, which is 18,800. So look out for that level, guys, and I shall see you later on. Take care. Have a great trading week, and I shall see you soon. Bye bye.